Hi and welcome. In this video we're going to have a good look at Netflix VR for Daydream VR. My name is Sebastian and this is for Daydream District, bringing you the latest and greatest about Daydream VR. So if you haven't done so yet, subscribe now. So Netflix has finally arrived on Daydream VR. Oh my goodness, we had been waiting for more than a month for this to happen. So now let's have a good look at the app. I must say, for me it started with a big disappointment. Why? Because the app forced me to use the Google Daydream View headset instead of the other headset that I'm using because it's more comfortable, which is the Bobo Z4. So what happens if you have another headset paired with your Daydream? Well, Netflix will simply disable the pointer, so you cannot use the Netflix app. It's really bad, and I hope if the Netflix people watch this video, come on, change it. Why would you force us to use the Google headset? It doesn't make sense. Other than that, this is exactly the same app just as it has appeared on the Gear VR before. You're sitting on a cozy couch in your beautiful home and have this awesome home theater setup on which you can watch Netflix. It's great and it works perfectly. You can control Netflix with the motion controller, obviously, so you can either point at those arrows here, like I do now, or you can also simply swipe up and down and left and right on your touchpad. So what came to my attention, if you leave the screen area with your pointer, you won't be able to see the pointer anymore, so it's not something like a laser pointer. So the problem with this is that it's not so easy to go to the options menu, which is above of you. So I think lots of people won't even know that there's another menu on top if you look to the ceiling. So this is very hidden. First of all, it's very hidden, and then it's kind of tough to activate it with your motion controller. When I first tried the app, it totally didn't work. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get into the options menu, so I had to start again, and then it worked. So I think Netflix still has to do some optimization here. But still, for me the biggest problem, why would Netflix force me to use the Google headset, the Google Daydream View, instead of letting me use any kind of headset, because there's so many headsets which are much more comfortable than the Google offering. So I hope Netflix will fix this part soon. Yeah, so once we start a movie or anything, the lights will turn down and you can enjoy your content in a very nice atmosphere, which is then darker and yeah, here like now you see it, light goes out, you can still see your coffee table, and then you can enjoy your movie. It works very well, it's a very relaxing atmosphere, and yeah, I think all of us would enjoy to have this kind of home theater setup, and now you have. So probably some of you are wondering, how is it like to watch a movie in VR? Does it work? Will it like strain your eyes too much? Well, I can tell you I've been doing it for a while now, not just with Netflix but also on YouTube, for example, and it works really well. It works pretty well, and even you might think like, oh, probably the resolution is not high enough because you have to share with both eyes and such. No, it's fine. Of course, it's not the same as if you would be really sitting in front of your home theater environment with a 4K TV or such. No, of course you will see a difference, you will see screen door effects. It's not exactly the same, of course. However, if you don't have this kind of nice home theater setup like here in Netflix VR, well, it's definitely worth it to delve into VR and check it out. The good thing about the Netflix app is that you can also watch movies while lying down. There's an option menu very much hidden here on the top. As you see it now, you have to look up to the ceiling and then you have to click on that revolving thing there. Once you do so, you'll go into this menu and you leave the home theater sofa setup, and well, you can watch while lying on your back, for example. And here on the right, if you choose the car steering wheel, it means that the screen is going to follow you no matter where you look. So you can look left, right, top, you can lie down, and the screen will always follow you and be in your view. It's very well done and it works pretty well. Also, you can change the size of the screen by clicking on the symbol in the middle and then swiping on the touchpad. It works as expected. You can make a huge screen or you can make it smaller, just as you want. But I must also say it does work much better and much more intuitive in the YouTube app. So this is definitely not as intuitive as on the YouTube app, where you simply grab the screen and make it bigger or smaller. No, it's not as intuitive, but it works well as well. Yeah, so there you have it. Netflix is finally on Daydream. Good news for us, good news for everyone. For sure, this is going to be the go-to app for lots of people, and probably even a reason for lots of people to get themselves a Daydream headset, and you should absolutely do so. That's it for this hands-on. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on like to let me know you want more of this kind of videos. And of course, if you haven't done so, click on subscribe to never miss a Daydream District video in the future.